Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to be loosening old twists. So what I do is just make my concoction. I put a little bit of leave-in conditioner in a container and a little bit of water and shake. And sometimes I add oils, but this time around I didn't add any oil. So that's the water. I'm just putting some water into the leave-in conditioner. And yeah, that's my concoction. So what I do is spray this on the hair. I'll take a small section of my hair so I can show you guys what I do. So I spray this small section and make sure the hair is damp, not entirely wet, but make sure the hair is damp. You don't want to loosen a dry twist. That's just going to break your hair. So make sure the hair is damp. If you want to add some oils to this, you can also add some oils. So start from the tip, guys. Whenever you're loosening a twist, try to start from the tip. And the aim should be to separate, not to pull, not to drag, not to force the hair to loosen by force. Start from the tips and unravel. I like to go in the opposite direction in which the twist was made. Sometimes when you do this method, you come across tangles. Try as much as possible to put your fingers in between the two strands and separate. Guys, don't try to force, just try to separate the twist. One more thing, do not be in a hurry to loosen your twist. Probably took you a few hours to get this twist made and you want to loosen it in 30 minutes. No, that's just going to break your hair. So be patient as much as possible. Create time for you to do this. If possible, find a movie you watch while you're doing this so you'll not be bored. And just take your time. If you find that the hair is tangling too much, don't pull, don't force the hair to loosen. Just go to the tips and try to separate the knots and tangles from there. It will be way easier than pulling from the top of the hair. So this is how much shed hair I got from this particular section. I'll show you guys again with another twist so you understand how to do this properly. Like I said earlier, start from the tips, unravel, separate the two strands, and then you can start separating, loosening from the tips upwards. Carefully, gently, do not pull, do not drag, just try to separate the twists.
Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass, you hold.
Some of the reasons why people experience a lot of breakage while loosening twists is because one, they are not patient enough to loosen the hair. Please take all the time you need. If you cannot loosen it in one day, you can loosen a part of the hair and come back to the rest the next day. If you are not patient, you're going to break your hair. Another reason is because you're trying to loosen a dry twist. Please don't try to loosen your hair when your hair is completely dry. As much as possible, use a leave-in conditioner to soften the hair or some oil so that it will be easy for you to loosen. Another reason is because you do not pay attention to the knots and tangles you find on the way as you loosen your hair. When you find any knots, you find any tangles, please go there to those individual knots and tangles and try to separate them carefully. Don't force them to separate or else your hair is going to break. And lastly, you do not finger detangle your hair. As you loosen a particular twist, please finger detangle that twist, so that at the end of the day when you come to comb the hair, it will be very easy for you and you minimize breakage. So this took me about 3 to 4 hours to get the hair completely loosened. I had to go back to a movie I was seeing so that this process will not be so tedious. And yeah, that's it guys. Completely loosened my hair in one day. I was proud of myself by the time I was through because it took me a few hours. And this is how much shed hair I got at the end of the day. It's not so much because this twist was on my head for a month. So yeah, that was good. So thank you guys so much for watching this to the end, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.